I'm sorry for that happening at 2 a.m. Ooh, is that an octopus? Is that an octopi? Octopuses are pretty cool, or octopi are pretty cool. Anyways, octopuses are pretty sick. Bro, they remember you. They can remember you like crows and shit. Oh yeah, and crows can remember your face, if you didn't know. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of animals are like that, and it's like, this is crazy. Speaking on that note, ants perform surgery. Fucking ants. Like, the insect. Okay. I saw this thing, and it was like, why doesn't people throw crow parties? And it's like where everyone dresses in their best crow outfit, and they bring one shiny accessory with them, and whoever is deemed with the best shiny accessory is deemed like the crow lord or queen. Like, for that, like, session of the crow party. And I was like, that sounds like a blast. I would be so down. I don't even care if I win. Yeah, it wasn't mine, though. Somebody on Instagram... Yeah, someone on Instagram already posted it. So it was not mine. I found that somewhere. I don't remember who, though. Credits to whoever originally posted it. Sorry, I don't remember your username. I apologize. What would I bring? Bro, that is intense question. I haven't even thought about that. Probably my samurai sword. One of them. Because I have 3. Yeah, I casually have 3 samurai swords. My dad bought them for me when I was like 13 off of the internet. Because he thought I needed them for some reason, and we were like really sketched out. Oh, my dad bought them. And for whatever reason, he thought having swords would make me more manly, and we were really confused by his logic, and we just never used the swords. Yeah, but there, hold up. I think I'm fucking lying, bro. But I got a lot of show right now. I also got a lightsaber. This is my fucking lightsaber. And I got 3. I got a whole set. Yeah. The biggest one is katana, the middle one is something different, and I think the small one is... starts with a W. Honestly, knowing my dad, that was probably his logic. He's like, my son's gonna be fighting some crazy motherfuckers. Let's get him a set that will grow with him. He also had a sword, actually. He had a full-on bastard sword with a wolf handle. Sadly, it is gone. It got pawned off a long time ago when I was a kid. Yeah. It had a silver wolf handle, and it wasn't a cane or anything. He wanted it to be a cane, but it was just a bastard sword. Just a simple bastard sword. See, I like my katanas, but I don't think they're usable. I don't think he thought about where he was buying them from, because he just ordered them online. So I don't think they're any, I don't know how to phrase it. I don't think they have utility. I think they're just for show, and he was very let down by that, and that's why he let me have them in my room. Yeah, another reason. is he kind of realized that too, or we tried explaining it to him. But he really did try. He also wanted a pet coastal hyena because he wanted to scare people who would try robbing us. He was a very strange man. He looked it up, it actually only costed like $2 grand. And the reason you want a coastal hyena is what he said is because those ones were the ones that were kind of domesticated. Wear shield. Oh yeah, you're right. I did promise a shield. Good on ya. Good on ya. Good on ya. That's what we said. But he was like really underneath the argument because like imagine you're trying to rob a house. Just like envision it, like you're going in, you're about to, and all you hear is laughing. And you see glowing eyes behind you and you just hear laughing. That was my dad's logic behind it. And we were very concerned after that point. So we stopped letting him look up stuff online. We actually did. Our house did get broken into. And my dad felt very vindicated for not having a hyena. He felt like it would have never happened had he had the hyena. He felt very justified for asking for one. Like he brought it to like a family meeting as like a genuine proposal and idea. And we all turned him down, and when it happened, like when we did get robbed, he felt so like he was like, told you so, we should have gotten a hyena. And we just still looked at him like, no, that's not the fucking answer. Yes, that's what we said. I'm like, how are you going to keep it out of the house? They're huge. Everyone likes to think that they're small because of Lion King, but no, those fuckers are decently sized. And they're smart! Exactly! Screw ever going in your backyard again. That's their home now. This is actually working out pretty good because I've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2. So I'm already used to having both of these at the ready. So it's not too hard of a switch for me. This might be the new... Hold up. Hold up. I think I found the missing piece. I just need to add the seal. And we're still medium load, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I found the missing piece to it. And I don't need the shield to scale with me, do I? I just need to have the shield. That's it, I just need to have it equipped. I don't need it to be better or anything. Because if I need it to be better, it would probably be this one. If I was gonna choose a better one, because this one's already kinda goated, but it's not with dexterity, that's the problem. But it has its own Ash of War. Or we could double down on fire. A medium? So... No, that's intelligence, actually. $100? Okay. Okay. I think for right now, what we can use would be one of these, or... yeah, I think it's only this wooden one. That's the only one that's over 100. For now. For now. Well, I guess this one, but it's intelligence, but we can't use it. It's got the X. Yeah, I'm actually liking this. We just gotta find a better shield, that's it. Cool. Coolio. And my coworker said I should probably get used to using a shield build anyway. Honestly, I'm more surprised than you are because I have like 7 of those pole saw things. Actually 7. But yeah, I'm kinda surprised too. And I got doubles of these for some reason. Oh. So I just gotta find one. Which also means, once this area is a little bit safer, I could theoretically just go back to the starting area where I know there's gonna be knights who have it and just farm them. That's, the very first line, right? The 95 plus 11 on this shield. Okay. Oh, that is 100. Maybe yeah, I didn't read these properly then. Also true. Yeah, let's just go to this guy, see what he's selling. If not, Kale should have one for sure. I'm pretty sure Kale has one. Honestly, I'm surprised it isn't either. I thought it was gonna suck.
Trade again.
Anytime I read wooden, it really scares me. Oh, you have the round shields. I was gonna say, I was like, it doesn't hurt the build either. Let's try. I had someone assume I had millions of viewers, like somebody I know in real life when I was talking about streaming, and I had to let them down that I don't, and it felt real bad. And they just looked at me, they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah.
You don't need to see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
I was not expecting him to drop so much lore. I am sorry. I feel like I interrupted him. But yeah. Oh, what's up? Oh. BRB. I will accept your offering.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, do I need to send more money for rent? TMI. TMI. I live with my family at the moment, and I pay them rent, and that was my mom.
Goodbye for now.
Oh yeah, I'm good. She was talking about pizza. Pizza. Pizza, pizza. Then, yeah, I'll say I jokingly said I accept the offering because there's a spiral staircase to my room and she has to, like, lower it down to me. So, yeah. Or else the box and the food will get all turned upside down and be kind of funky. So it's just like a funny little joke I like to make. It's a big funny. I mean, hold up. So that's the spiral staircase I'm talking about. Um, that's the center pillar. That's the ceiling. And I live in the basement. This is technically a basement. I live underneath a hotel lobby. Like, dead ass. Up those stairs is a hotel lobby or an abandoned one. It's been turned into an apartment. Bum, bum, bum. And I rent the downstairs space. Well, my family does, and then I rent a space from them. Effectively, if you wanted to put it in, like, actual contract terms. I am subleasing a place from them that they are leasing. Yeah. Like 5 different businesses in town bought this one hotel because it was going out of business, and they all pitched in, and now it's like employee housing for like locals who are getting forced out because tourists are buying up property because they can't get enough of Colorado. You gotta love it. But it's okay, yeah. It's happening everywhere though. It's not like a uncommon thing. But we are a tourism-based town. Come see for yourself. We got a spot for everybody. You like flatlands? Go past Denver. You like mountains? Go the other way at Denver. You want Denver? Go to Denver. I personally am a fan of rock climbing. And we have this thing in my town called ice climbing. It's where we freeze the waterfalls in the wintertime, and then we let people climb it. Actually, we reinforce it with like a triple layer system of like dousing it with water so that way it freezes over with stronger ice throughout the entire winter until it's seasoned to open. Then we have people who test it, like who are belayed in to the railing above that is anchored into the mountain. If you can get past how sketchy it all is, it's a lot of fun. I've done it one time. That's how I know. Well, like, for ice, yeah. How else are you gonna grow ice? Like, actual ice and strong ice. You can't use salt water. That takes too cold to freeze. And that'll just thaw off everything else. You gotta use normal water and refreeze it. I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know any other way. But it's super fun. I understand the skepticism. That you make very, very valid points. It's like Bungie. Yes and no. You get, these axes, and you get, like, these spikes strapped onto your boots. So you're effectively, like, stabbing into the ice wall. Yeah! So it's super cool. It's a lot of fun. I actually had this super cool, I think he was Italian or Spanish, I forget. Don't hate me if I messed it up. But he taught me how to ice climb. And he had really high hopes for me until, You're not wrong. I literally climbed an ice wall. And I did it for fun. And I had a blast. Like a genuine good time. But I've never gone snowboarding. I still need to. I'd love to go snowboarding or skiing. Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like a good time. There's also this stuff called sandboarding. It's like where you kind of get like a surfboard looking thing that doesn't have the fin. And you kind of strap in similar to a snowboard, but at more loose like a surfboard. And you just go down sand dunes, and that looks awesome. It looks so much fun. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks sick. And then recently they've been making longboards, but for like off-roading. Yeah. I forget the name, but it's like almost like dune surfing, I want to say. Something weird like that, or it's some random guys just doing it, but it looks so much fun. But that's effectively what it is. And it looks so sick. Ah. There's also air surfing, and that's where you like go skydiving, but with like a board strapped to your feet, and you just do crazy tricks. That looks fun. But I'd also be like petrified to jump out. Yeah! I've never gone surfing either. I'd love to go paddleboarding. I've never been kayaking either. I've been scuba diving though, and I've been snorkeling. I hated snorkeling. It was not a good time. The water we were in was like super sandy, and I can't see without my glasses. Like Velma level, can't see. And yeah. It was terrifying trying to swim out into open ocean water, not being able to see what was underneath me or see people around me. And they wanted me to keep going. They were trying to encourage me to keep going, and it's like, I'm just gonna go back to shore while I can still see the shore. And they're like, oh, your vision's that bad? And I'm like, yes. You do not understand. If I go out here, I'm going to get lost. Yeah, I was gonna say, so I just went back to shore, so I didn't ruin it for them. And I just had a good time sitting on the beach, just chilling, relaxing. I even got like some soda and some food. It was a blast. They had a great time. They took underwater photos. Glad they had a great time. It just wasn't for me. Then, the scuba diving people somehow managed to get my glasses prescription. Oh yeah. It was such a good time. But the beach was like all coral. It was super cool. You're all good. I knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, I had a good time. Actually, speaking of bugs, I also got to do an insect workshop one time, where we just got to hold a bunch of bugs. Yeah. I think there was a stick bug. That was my personal favorite, was the stick bug or the leaf bug. Those ones were cool. If I was gonna have a bug as a pet, it would be one of those two. The scorpion was cool too, but I would not, like, I kind of want one as a pet, but like not really. But they're super cool. I think tarantulas are pretty cool, but I wouldn't want one for myself. I want to go see one. Yeah, they're so cool, dude. They literally just chill. That's all they do is just relax and chill all day. But they're so cool to watch move around. Because like all their legs move independently, so it's kind of cool to watch. What was another cool one we saw? Oh, we got to hold the world's biggest cockroach. It was like 5 pounds and it can bite people. It was pretty cool. I like that one. One of my classmates was being a dick to me during it, and it bit her, and I was like, I feel justified. I felt so justified. Don't just what? Don't go back? I'm confused. Oh. Dude. If I'm gonna be hurling animals at my enemy, I want them to be despised of what I'm hurling at them. And hurling 5-pound cockroaches that can hiss and bite you sounds like the plan. My man. Was it Grace here the whole time? I'm dumb. Oh, we're in danger. Cue the Simpsons montage. Hear me out. You train a crow army, and I train my giant army of cockroaches, and you train your crows not to attack my cockroaches, and we have your crows drop my cockroaches like fucking, like little tactical care packages. All Canadian style. Yeah, I'm aware of what Canada's done. I don't know. What kind of enemies you got? Who we fighting against? What are we trying to achieve? What's the plan, my man? You got the Crow Army. What we doing? Oh, damn. Cue the Thorfinn music. Have you seen that anime, Vinland Saga? It's pretty cool. I like it. It is so good. You should give it a watch. I'd recommend 10 out of 10. I genuinely had a great time watching both seasons, but for entirely different reasons, which is pretty surprising. It was nice, but it genuinely caught me off guard. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Goblin Slayer's good, but like, it gets pretty intense. It doesn't shy away from anything. Berserk's good. I like Berserk. I've only seen like bits and pieces. I've never committed to fully watching it though, so keep that in mind. Yeah, Goblin Slayer's weird. The end story's pretty good, I guess. Like, he figures out the big bad is her because she's trying to plan something, or someone's trying to get the goblins there and get them all hyped up for some reason. And I thought that part was cool. Like, they actually incorporated other monsters into it, or other races working with the big enemy. I thought that part was cool. Like, it implied other monsters knew about goblins' numbers and ability to like reproduce. Yeah. But most of the show is just him trying to kill goblins. But like, what I took from that like last part was like somebody knew about their ability to reproduce and then just started teaching them all kinds of shit, like how to build boats, how to like use armor, how to use tactics, things like that, and it just proved to be very effective. And only Goblin Slayer really took notice because he kept killing them. The Goblin. Goblin these nuts! I apologize. I broke character. Super serious. See? And you can make jokes like that in your D&D campaign. It's so good. You can even make a bard character and then, it's pretty good. Yeah, you can make a bard character and you can use the move Vicious Mockery, and that could be your go-to move. Orc Assassin, that would be sick. That has a lot of potential. A Savage Attacker, because you'll roll the highest possible damage every time you attack. Like, and it lands, you'll always roll the highest number between your dice. Between one reroll at least, from what I understand. And that's nice. That wasn't nice. And there's a sun coming at us. Oh, roleplay-wise? Nice, nice. Will both work, actually. I was gonna say, I was thinking more from a numbers way, but... yeah, I was gonna say that works. Oh, and your intimidation could be your stealth factor. And, anytime that you're, like, caught, you roll an intimidation check telling people they don't see. Exactly. I was gonna say that's beautiful. That's also just as great, but for so many different reasons. I love shenanigans like that. Whenever I was running a D&D campaign, one of my players noticed that I had these like crystals scattered around the combat area. Oh, silly little combos. I like doing halflings or gnomes and then making them barbarians or paladins with super high intimidation. So, similar to the orc assassin, but for a different reason. Everyone's just scared shitless of the... Yeah. Short fury. And it works out pretty good, too. I like druids, personally. I like druids a lot. I think they like to have a lot of shenanigans potential. Because from what I understand, you can choose whether or not to incorporate people's items or your items into your wild shape if you're touching it. Meaning you could pickpocket people. Yeah. You could pickpocket someone, and if you're caught during the pickpocket, you could just wild shape with your hand on the object and specify you want it to turn into you, and then just run away as a wild animal in that situation. So like, yeah, you can succeed and turn into a bear, but like, now you're a bear in the middle of a city. What you gonna do? And I think that's pretty funny to my brain. Or like a wolf. I don't know, actually. That's just how the people explained it to me. I think people would attack it because they'd assume it's wild. I don't know. Personally, I thought that'd be awesome as hell. If anyone during my campaign would have tried that, I'd just start laughing. And just kind of let it pass if they succeeded like a passive check. Because that sounds awesome. But the best shenanigan I've seen was one of my players noticed I had like crystals scattered around the combat area that were tied to whether a door would open or not. They thought it was tied to killing all the enemies, like you kill all the enemies, the door unlocks. But it was tied to the crystals being there. And she figured out that she could use the crystals as explosives to kill all the enemies at once and simultaneously open the door. You also make a valid point. Oh yeah, and your options aren't just limited to bear. You could be like a giant dire wolf, you could be like a raven, you could be a spider. Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. It was so sick to see, so I just made her roll whether for athletics or acrobatics, because I felt like that was like useful in that situation between the two, and I just let her choose. And yeah, it was super cool. I got her to describe the whole explosion and how she killed all of them and saved everybody while unlocking the door. It was like a pretty awesome scene. I was pretty proud of myself for setting that kind of combat up, where there was multiple options that really helped them choose. Yeah, I was gonna say. That was my best combat, and I kind of fell short of everything after that because I was trying to get that combat back. Another time she survived one of my traps that would separate the players. So I made a pitfall trap, and if they rolled evens, they'd go with that person. If they rolled odds, they'd get split with that person. And yeah, she ended up getting a acrobatics check to stay clinging to the wall after the pitfall triggered. And yeah, or activated, rather. Sorry, activated. So yeah, that was fun to deal with. It was like super cool to describe how she succeeded and managed to save her party and regroup with them. You mean Squidward from SpongeBob when he's a superhero? That's all this guy is. He's just some Squidward action. Look at that nose. You gonna tell me I'm wrong? Where did... What? Why is the game being nice? Why are you doing this? You're not wrong. So what are we actually attacking down here? And do we want to continue attacking it? Morally speaking. I need to get back on my horse, man, but I'm out of healing. I might just be stuck on foot. Fuck. Damn. Hey, we saw a second phase at least. Progress! I tried activating this, like, time travel trap to them one time, where I got to, like, pull in different characters from another D&D campaign that was set in the same world. It was one of my players' worlds, and she was not happy that I stole her characters. She ripped me a new one. But I thought it was pretty cool, man. They were trapped in, like, a time curse, because they were in a dimensional shift, and they needed to get help to get sent back. I thought it was super cool. You got too much blue. Oh, true. Then that means I'm not allocating the resources properly. If that is what's happening. Hold up. I can't really fix it right now because I already ran in, but we'll try. Yeah, I was gonna say, we'll refix it next time, and we'll actually get the spells ready to use. Why can't the shield be used while we're like this? I don't understand. Fuck. I wasn't angry, she was angry because I somehow messed up the backstory because I didn't realize the two NPCs were in love with player characters. She didn't leave that in her notes, and apparently I ruined that romance. So yeah, she was super PO'd at me. Super PO'd. And yeah, but it wasn't in the notes. I asked her for the notes on the characters, and she didn't include them. So I felt bad, but like, I was like, I didn't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, so I apologized and I gave the characters back and I ended it after that mission, sadly, but it was such a cool idea. I really thought it was awesome. And I even made it to where, like, the place they were at was like an academy they built in their other campaign world. Like, they were at a school dedicated to what those heroes did and they were training others to do it. Like, almost like a guild. And it was like, this is so awesome. It was super epic, and they were going to train them to, like, have different skills and stuff, and they were going to get special items. I had such plans. But oh well. I did make my own magic item, though. It was pretty cool. It was a never-ending rope based off of a Japanese mythology of this creature called a Rorokobi, which never ends. And humans would hunt down said creatures to make rope out of their necks and other materials because it would never end. So I added a magic item like that into my campaign for them to use at this magic item shop. It was pretty cool. Until they used it to capture the merchant because they thought he was evil. You're not wrong. That's what the shop merchant was kinda like. But he was like celestial, and his name was Bear Z Honeyhands. I thought it was a funny name, and it reminded me of Skyrim. Yeah, I was gonna say, the whole idea was for them to never need, rope again for their campaign. They wouldn't have to worry about wasting funds on rope. They could just use that one, and they could allocate that resource to other supplies, because it was, like, our first campaign ever, and I didn't know how the supplies worked, so I wanted to cover all our loose ends. So I figured a basic magic item would do that. and then they turned it against me, and it was super cool, but also like really annoying. Yeah. It was so cool to see them do that, though. They got so into the situation, they got so into capturing the merchant and interrogating him. Not what I wanted from that session, but it was super cool to see them getting into their characters like that. Because one of them was like a princess of that kingdom, so she kept trying to flex her nobility on him. That's what he was doing. Yeah, that's what he was doing. But they wanted the whole robe. And they wanted more items at like a discount, and I made the character say no. And since he's like celestial, well, like, it's a never-ending rope. They could just grab it, and then they'd be able to stretch that one part off forever. Then everyone would have unlimited rope. But yeah. It wasn't supposed to be like an ultimate magic item, it was just supposed to be like a basic one. Like one for everyday use. It was. I didn't really think about it logistically in actual physics logic. But yeah, it was really busted. I thought it was just a cool, handy item to have. I didn't really think about all the insane implications they used it with. But I was also super proud of them for using it that way, because they actually took the item seriously. Oh, also one of my players was like this 9-year-old kid? 8-year-old kid? I think he was 9. And he wanted to make his own ramen shop. Yeah. So yeah, we had him build his own ramen shop. I made him buy his own timber, go have conversations with craftsmen about what he wanted to specify. He had to go talk to farmers and get the ingredients for all the pastas and all the noodles. I did not get more red. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's okay. We're gonna summon a jellyfish and we're gonna be alright. The jellyfish is gonna be our stress relief. Then we're just not gonna think about it. Honestly, yes. But I also... I don't know which one to upgrade. I like the jellyfish, but I use the imps the most. The knight's good for like solo combats. Each of them have their own utility, so I kind of like want to upgrade them. But I know I can't, so I've been holding off. Because that would just waste resources trying to upgrade all of them. They'd only all get up to like level 2. You're right. Fuck. Horrible timing. Oh, I thought I was on the spear. God damn it, that would be so good. I also have Scarlet Rot ready if I get annoyed enough. I don't know how I got the Rot Breath. I think I killed the Rot Breath. Damn, we got bonked. Anyways, we need to go switch health potions now. Then we go here. Here. True. So we got dodge first, wait, opposite. So like 3 or 4. I'm thinking I only need 3 because I can't really use magic in this fight that much. I might even be so ballsy to say 2. Maybe 3 would be good. I'm feeling 3 for some reason. I like that ratio right there. I feel like that's good. I think that's a good ratio of red to blue. We're gonna make a nice purple. This is a painting stream now. I know. It's so frustrating. And it uses so much stamina for just being like a basic dash. And it's like, how dare you? Oh yeah. I can't go in there on the horse, sadly. Like jumping off style or just clicking it like... Oh, damn it. You're right. Okay. I don't know where he is though, if I'm being honest. Horrible timing. But better results than last time. Don't mind me, I'm just running up to your ankle. I think he's minding me, but to stomp my ass. Gelmir? You're right, because I already killed Radon. I would much rather pursue Alexander, if I'm being honest. Because I kind of want to do his quest line. To make up for murdering his people. That's underground. That's not. This is that one place we unlocked, so we could just run back from here, right? Hopefully. Turn around and there's gonna be light. Don't you have to fight him, though? Don't you fight him? Doesn't like he want to fight you? Isn't that the end of his quest line? Because he wants to like have an honorable battle with you? Damn. That's still a really good quest line, and I'm glad they wrote it like that. Because it really like brings home Alexander's character, I think. It really completes it. But, I don't know. I don't know if I want to kill him. One of the ones I was just in? Or one of the underground ones? Because I have a lot of checkpoints. Oh, no cave. But I like caves. Not really, I'm terrified of caves. You ever seen the movie The Descent? My family... Yeah, I was gonna say, caves terrify me. Like, genuinely. Basically, it's about a group of splunkers, and those are people who, explore caves for fun, like, as a sport. And they get all the gear, they get all the good stuff, they notify all the park rangers where they're going. It's like a whole process that's very elaborate. But anyways... They do that, and they go to this movie, but they don't notify the park rangers, which is like a big no-no in situations like that. Because if you get lost, or if you don't come back, how are they gonna know where to look for you? So yeah, they don't do that. They get trapped, and there's these cave people who have adapted to living in there after being trapped for so long that are now like just cave people. They have, like, no color in their skin, they're fully white, and they're fully blind, and they hunt by sound. And yeah, it's pretty fucking terrifying. I was, like, 8 when I saw that, and my family thought it was a good idea to put it on, then leave. So, yeah. It was, pretty scary movie. I thought it did its job pretty good. I never went into a cave after that. Like, genuinely, and I still don't want to. I have no desire. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's great. But I'm good. What's even worse is the second one is about an abandoned mine shaft becoming a nest for one of those, like, colony of things. and my town is riddled with those. Yeah, I've watched a lot. I Am Legend's pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good zombie movie. Or like apocalypse movie. Until they killed the dog. Leave the dogs alone, man. Stop killing them off like that. Not cool. Yeah. And it's like such a sad way it happens too. Like it really fucks with you. Because he basically has to put it down while it's transforming, but it was his dog that got him through the apocalypse, and it transformed like way after. Really? I gotta reload it? Cool. Well, that was convenient. Random pathing. Gotta love it. RNG was kinda on our side. But yeah, it's a really messed up scene. Because it really gets to you. Because it was like his dog, man. And it was a good dog. I don't do dog movies, they make me sad. I ain't ashamed to admit that. Leave the dogs alone. Psychological neural link GPS. Yeah, I was gonna say. It is, very strange. Yeah, I do too. We did them dirty. As a species, we did pugs dirty. We bred them really, really badly for no real reason. And we knew what we were doing. That's the worst part. So yeah, I feel you there. Yeah, I was gonna say we did not do right by them. Speaking of which, I found out that there's these Egyptian dogs. They look super cool. Now that we're talking about dogs, I forget their name, but they look epic. I like frogs too. Yeah, it's like an Egyptian dog, or it's like dogs that are found around that area. But it almost looks like all the depictions you see in movies about Egyptian dogs. I forget the name. Yeah, I love frogs. I'm afraid to get one as a pet though, because I don't want to keep up on my roommates. Because you know, frogs. And I don't want them to hate the frog. Because it's not the frog's fault. Yeah, I was gonna say. Frog is gonna frog, man. Probably shouldn't block lava with wood, right? It's +5 right now. I do have more of the somber ones. I just don't know how much I need more of. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch off the blocking tactic and just go back to dodging, hopefully. I did so good the first time. Why? I don't don't think I have the higher levels yet, but I should have a 6. I don't think I have anything higher than that, though. I'll have to check. I might, though. I wanted to so bad, but I was mid-switch. Oh, we're down to 5. Fuck. Not good. We need to do better. Get out of there. Damn, nothing? I guess he is, Oh, cool. Really nothing? Damn. I guess it checks out. I really want it to do damage, though. Oh, fuck. No, we can't check right now. I was like, I can check real fast if we're that curious. Never. Never. We must face him. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think the rot would proc either. I thought I needed to do 2 more. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it normally takes me like 2 or 3 tries to do it. I mean, you're fair. Fair. Damn, after 1 hit? Most time it takes me like 5 of those in a row to get it to stick to people. I was gonna say, like, that's so weird. Was it because he was already low? Or was it because, like, madness hit at the exact same time or something? And it just amplified. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, he didn't die. It stopped. Okay. Ah, I didn't need to do that. I'm an idiot. Fair. I was gonna say, that's very fair. But I assume since he was a dragon... Well, I guess he's not a true dragon? Because these are the ones that get turned into him after the too many rituals, right? Yeah, we're out of... Oh, we had 1 more healing. Damn, we could have gotten out. That's what we're gonna turn into, because we've had too many dragon hearts. So when do I turn into a dragon? Does that happen to me? Hear me out. Hear me out. Because the one place you can find named Dragon's Burrow is, in the Rod area. That is my only leading suspicion for that. But then I also thought that they lived there before the rot hit, and then they're just affected by it like everybody else. So I'm leaning more towards that. Yeah. Fair. Fair. I'll concede. I'll give you this. Damn you, logic. You've done it again. Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess if it's open world, I don't have to go as bad, right? See, that's what I'm used to. Maybe because I didn't stand there the whole time. We can also... Oh, fuck, we use too. God damn it, I heard it. Switch back to spear. Yeah, nothing. Here, let me look back first time. Yeah, that's another possibility, because I'm not doing it as long normally. Another thing to test. Cool. Got to test all kinds of stuff today. Your hypothesis was correct, my friend. It was on the money. Ooh, and a stun. I gotta get up there, I gotta get up there. Go, 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 Power Rangers. Fuck, we missed. We did it. And the jellyfish inflicts poison too. So we just gotta wait for poison to proc as well. And they should double stack. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, the jellyfish is evil, but I love using the jellyfish so much. But it's also like a kid, from what I understand. So it makes sense that they have a really strong poison. Because that keeps up with animals that have venom. And I was gonna say, that tracks with venomous animals. Usually the younger ones have decently strong poison. Another fun fact. You're right. We need to do that. We need to pay homage. I feel like we should probably do that now. You know what I mean? Before we forget. No, after Alexander, but like next thing. Because I'm pretty sure we just talked to him here, right? And that sends him to the next area? Or do we fight him here? I don't want... Because I don't want to fight him yet. I was gonna say... I was like, we should just be able to talk to him. How do I reset this area? Is it right here? Or is that underground? Okay, cool. Let's just try this, I guess. I forget that it spawns you on OK, and I'm so used to going over to pick OK. And it was down this way. Yeah, down this way. We had to jump past the little lava stuff. And I think we hung right. Oh god. That's almost like what. So at the pot shop next door to this gas station I work at, they always give me jokes like that because I never really know what to do. I'm always confused for the most part because it's like, why? Just let me do my thing. I don't think this is the right way. Ooh, a tree. Nah. But they say shit like that, especially whenever I'm trying to like play Terraria. Oh. I think so. I hope so. They also could be asking genuine questions, and my brain's just jumping to the worst possible outcome. What is this? Did we just go in a circle? No. So obviously I was wrong. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I somehow ended up going back further. This way? think we got that close to the castle, though, if I'm being honest. Because there's... I don't know. I need to find a lava lake. That's what I need to find. Think it's worth going in there? No, I don't think so. I'd rather find Alexander first. Honestly, that should be the name of the channel. Sidetracked. I hate that that's a good name. Okay, we're here. You were correct, my friend. My navigator. Where, oh where, is my jar boyfriend? He's in the lake? What? What do you mean he's in the lake? Is he okay? Oh, I hear him! You are so correct, my friend. I hear him. Alexander!
Good sir. What business might
He
you
grunted
have?
at us.
I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T. No, it's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars.
He's him. I don't think we've earned this yet, though. Have we? Yeah, I was gonna say that was amazing increase, though. All around increase.
Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying, above the lofty clouds.
So he's ready to help us fight now? If we ever decide to summon him? Cool. Okay. We are still good on time. Oh, and I get to move into my new place this upcoming, I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow Ashton said I could start moving in. So yeah. No worries. Have a good night and all that fancy jazz. Yeah. It's basically just a new room. But yeah. I'm excited regardless. Actually, this might be the perfect time to wrap it up, too. Because then I could watch anime. Yes, anime. We'll do that. We'll just save here, and... Bam, bam, and ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.